Vladimir Putin has been extracting gold from Sudan for the past year, the shady Wagner Group in the process securing military contracts and lucrative deals. Now, the country faces unprecedented fighting. Fighting in Sudan entered its fourth day on Tuesday as the world realizes the extent and severity of what is soon growing into a bloody civil war. Both sides are thought to have brokered a 24-hour ceasefire starting at 6 p.m. local time, 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Fierce clashes have been reported from around the country, including the capital Khartoum, and nearly 200 civilians are thought to have been killed. The fighting is between army units loyal to the de facto leader, General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, and the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, an infamous paramilitary group accused of killing countless civilians in years gone by, commanded by Sudan's deputy leader, Mohamed Hamdan Dagalo, known as Hemedti. Tipping the country into war is believed to be the plan to incorporate the 100,000-strong RSF into the army as Sudan transitioned to a civilian-led democracy. The two leaders are also said to have disagreed over who would take command of the new military setup. Sudan has been blighted by autocracy in one form or another for decades. When al-Burhan led a coup against President Omar al-Bashir in 2019, millions around the country hoped for a better future. For now, that hope has disappeared. This week, snippets of reports suggest that the burgeoning civil war isn't only concerned with domestic matters and that outside influence has been niggling away at Sudan for years. Last year, it was reported that Russian President Vladimir Putin was extracting vast amounts of Sudanese gold in order to fuel his war machine. It is no surprise. The Russian mercenary Wagner Group is believed to be present in Sudan, standing guard over gold mines and other lucrative natural resources. Enterprises, according to a CNN investigation, Dagalo and al-Burhan colluded with Putin on the gold export operation WHI. Michael Jones, a research fellow at the Royal United Services Institute, RUSI, told Express.co.uk, there is an existing relationship with Wagner and the RSF, and as I understand it, the Sudanese army has cooperated to a certain degree with Wagner, and there's indications and reports around business activities in Sudan, around securing gold mines, mineral deposits, and supporting the military and paramilitaries in various sort of respects. In return for their help, Putin is believed to have provided military and political backing to help the now warring leaders to hamper Sudan's transition to democracy. In 2022, reports emerged about what local Sudanese were calling the Russian Company, an outfit guarding a gold mining plant. The company was of course the Wagner Group, which is soon becoming not only a military arm of Russia's underground mercenaries but a full-blown business force, one that is quickly expanding across Africa. Wagner has obtained lucrative mining concessions that produce streams of gold, which will, according to the New York Times, add hundreds of billions to the Kremlin's gold stash that U.S. officials worry will be used over the long term to overcome Western sanctions. On December 1, 2020, Russia signed an agreement with Sudan allowing it to create a repair and resupply naval facility in Port Sudan, in the country's east, on the Red Sea. Plans were revisited last month when al-Burhan welcomed Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and agreed to host a Russian naval base in the port. Wagner is believed to be heavily involved in the deal as it will use the base as a launchpad for its mercenary operations in neighboring countries. It is also thought that the eastern region of the country is rich in uranium and so the port will also act as the perfect base and export channel for the heavy metal. Our group has spread a trail of lies and human rights abuses across Africa. As part of its investigation, the New York Times wrote to Yevgeny